So this is a great example of a kohaku. It is a maruten, right? Or circle on the head. 3-step, 1, 2, 3 steps there. So that's sandan, right?
Yeah.
Kohaku. It's bred by Sekiguchi. So we have a Sekiguchi maruten sandan kohaku.
Nice.
Yeah, what a name, huh?
Sekiguchi Marutan Sandan Kohaku.
Yeah. So
Now I'm speaking Japanese. This is just getting better and better every day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I want all customers to come in and be able to point out fish like that and say that kind of stuff. So Sekiguchi is a real famous Showa breeder. In fact, this year he won a young koi show champion. It's like one of the biggest shows in all of Japan, and he won with the Showa. But he also does kohaku. He likes to experiment with different varieties. Experiment a little bit with goshiki, kohaku. He's also home of the pearl scale koi. I think we did a video before about pearl scale. So Sekiguchi is definitely a Showa breeder, but he, anything he does well. And this is a great example of a kohaku. You see how white the skin is?
It's like snow.
It is like snow, yeah.
Super. You're probably going to tell me she's like a 2-year-old or something, right?
Yeah. That's about the size of the 2-year-olds, exactly, yeah. Yeah, he's got big girls. Really nice pattern. The Benny is great in development. It's got a little bit of shimmy. Shimmy's that little black spot we see there. And that's real common in our water, in our hard water.
In America?
In America, exactly.
All America or just Southern California or America, period?
Well,
people are going to want to know this.
Yeah. So if you have hard water
yes,
and lots of mineral content, you're probably going to be susceptible to getting shimmy on your kohaku. So that's definitely California. Washington, not so bad. But most of the rest of America has pretty hard water.
She's still gorgeous. I think this is a good time to discuss is that sashimi, where the scales on the front of the island. Is that the right?
Yeah, sashi.
Sashi.
Sashimi is raw fish.
Raw fish.
We can discuss sashimi.
I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. That's why. So sashi, right?
Exactly.
Okay. I can't learn too many Japanese words at once. But you can see the reds coming through. It's like the white's overlaying the red. It's really great looking.
Yeah, so this is a great example of where you can see sashi. This sashi, to me, is a little bit too much.
Too much, right?
Yeah, so I would like it trimmed down just a little bit because it looks like it's more than a scale and a half. Mm-hmm. So I would like it a little bit smaller, but for video representation, it's a perfect example where someone can see what sashi is.
What's happening, right?
And so we always see that on the front. And then in the back, we really want that really clean Kiwa. And this is just, perfect Kiwa. And you see in that first step there, it just looks, again, so cut and clean.
Yeah, the back looks like it was done with etched in with a knife like we talked about.
Right. And then this is this is a great kohaku, but it's also something that we can talk about, the fukurin. So fukurin is really easy to see on metallic koi, those ogons, things like
that.
But it's hard to see on regular scaled fish, non-metallics. But on here, you can see that fukurin. You can see that the scales have depth to them.
Is it because she's so white?
She's white and she has good skin.
The quality of
the skin. So I brought a tool for us today to check out.
All right, what are we doing?
How big is she?
I'm saying she's 18.
Okay, yeah, I think that's probably about right. But I brought with me here, guys. This is an actual Shinkokai sanctioned measuring tool.
Looks super legit.
Yep, this one I use this for smaller koi up to 65 centimeters.
Okay.
So at a koi show in Japan, we have different sizes. So say 20 bu, 25 bu, 30 bu, 40 bu, so on and so forth.
You calling it bu?
Well, yeah, that's what they call it.
Is that what you call your girlfriend?
So bu, a lot of people think bu means like centimeter, but it means kind of like the class that it's in.
Okay.
In Japan, we say sench for. It's basically centimeter in Japanese.
In the class meaning like these red classes.
Right,
in the white classes. Okay.
Yeah, so if a koi is in 30 bu,
okay,
it would have to be under 30 centimeters. So to measure koi...
Hey, that's great. I love learning that.
So we, just have this in here, nice and sturdy. And then get our friend here to swim closer to me. We got a big bowl today. So we always want the head facing here in the corner, like so. And then we measure here at the tail.
Nice, 55 boo, huh?
Yeah, so in the koi world, that's a bummer. So
Why?
if we're gonna take her to a show, she's just over that 50 mark, right?
So she has to go in the class with the 55.
Exactly.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, so there's going to be fish that are significantly larger than her that she's got to
wider.
compete against. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to cut off the tail.
No. You'll have to show her next time.
Yeah, just kidding. Yeah. So I mean, like, she has a kind of quality that wouldn't bother me, because she's beautiful enough. She stands on her own. But
so this is great. We're learning a lot. So these categories, or these red lines, they're called boos. And you call your girlfriend Boo too, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And so each time they land in there, so if you're in the 20 boo, but you're only 16 these centimeters.
Exactly.
So if you're only 16 centimeters, you're going to be going up against a 20 centimeter fish.
Right.
It's like in fights and stuff,
Yeah, exactly. And it's funny because you wouldn't think 5 centimeters is that big of a difference, but where it becomes a difference is in the width of the fish, the girth
Absolutely.
of it. And so it does make quite a big difference.
So I learned a lot today with this thing. This is great.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a cool tool. I had to hand carry this from Japan. I wish more shows in America used this tool itself, because it does a really good job for giving you an accurate measurement.
So what did she come in at? She came in at...
It was like...
it
looked like 51 or 52.
51, okay. And the conversion to that is...
Wakaranai? Is that Japanese for
I don't know. Wakaranai, yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more while we still have this thing in here. We're talking about judging koi and then placing. What are these steps? Like, there's 3 different steps on this right here.
Right.
Is that like class 1, class 2, class 3?
Yeah, so it sort of depends on, it's up to the show, right? So even if you look here, there's one that says 12.
Yes.
And then there's one that says 15. So size 1, for example, might be up to 12 centimeters. It might be up to 15 centimeters. It's sort of up to the show chairman, or the actual show. So these different sizes here are generally, people go by 10 centimeter increments from one size to the next size, but it's up to the show. And in Japan, sometimes you have 5 centimeter increment growths to make different sizes.
So that's totally variable. It's nothing that we can...
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. And in America, we do everything in inches. So, you have 8 to 10 maybe is one size, and then you have 10 to 15 being the next size.